When I very first started taking my yoga seriously, it was still a form of escapism. I hadn't bridged the gap to it being a healing thing that I'm drawing my back to myself. So I was using it still to escape and still to not be. So that took a little while to realize too. And then by the time I'd opened the studio, I think I was just 30, I was still dabbling in taking recreational drugs. I was no longer a drug addict. I haven't been since I was 19, 20. But I was still doing that. I was still drinking a lot. I was still very much kind of in that party lifestyle, and I was pretending that I wasn't to my students. You know what I mean? I was showing up like I was this Om Shanti Shanti, and that just wasn't the truth. And I was doing it just because I was scared. I didn't think people would want to come to my yoga classes if I was this very real and human aspect. And then when I realized that, I started to embrace that my students would love me for all of me, and perhaps even more. It was about 32-ish. And when I just shared that I was one time, and the way my students responded to that and held me in that, I kind of went, that's not a disservice to my students by not being all of me. It's actually a positive.
Yeah, I think it's so important because we're kind of conditioned to walk around in these boxes of masks that we've created to be socially acceptable human beings and to show that we've got our shit together and, our life is the way that it's supposed to be in said given box. What that breeds in a lot of people is shame.